Morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
And to those abroad, whatever time of the day, good day sa inyong lahat. Welcome to Go Palakas Radio Show. Uy, bumabati ka agad si Milay Royo sa atin ng good morning, Go Palakas and Carnival.
First comment.
Again, we have our guest speakers now, si Dixie Panos,
Morning po.
si Mike Das Tamayo,
Good
no?
morning. Happy
Ah,
Saturday.
and,
Mga viewers natin.
Maganda yung topic natin
Yes.
kasi
Very interesting.
very interesting. Tsaka, dahil si Dixie rin ay nag-aaral ng masteral sa psychology, di ba? Yan ay isang paksang na pinapasukan niya sa pagsusuri niya ngayon, no? And si Nimay naman, being a teacher, marami rin tayong mga readings on behavior and psychology.
And
Okay?
especially because we are commemorating or observing the International Mental Health Day on Monday.
October 10.
October 10.
Yes.
So it's very
Worldwide.
important.
Worldwide ang celebration.
Yeah.
Kaya maganda kung pumapasok itong mga occasions na ito. Naiintindihan natin kasi for sure pati mga dyaryo, mga news will be on mental health.
Yeah.
Kaya we want to also be updated
Yeah.
in how to celebrate,
Yeah.
di ba? How do we celebrate these occasions? Kailangan talagang, alam ko yan.
Yeah.
Ganito ang paraan natin para i-deal itong mga issues na ito na bring up.
Hindi lang awareness though, we need to bring up solutions.
Yeah.
Yan, oo, very nice.
Put attention and support in
Yeah.
as much as we support yung physical health natin, di ba?
Yes.
Kailangan mental health.
Yeah. To start off, Nimay will actually share with
Yes.
us
So,
something.
before we begin, let's define. Define mental health. So, according to the World Health Organization, conceptualizes mental health as a state of well-being in which the individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her own community. Definition
Very
of
nice
well-being.
definition.
From the World Health Organization.
Organization. Yeah.
Very comprehensive yata
Yeah.
yung definition niya.
Yeah.
Hindi yung sinabing, you're mentally okay, you know?
Mm.
Marami siyang
Yes.
aspect,
Yeah.
no?
And it's not just mere absence of a disease or mental illness.
Oo.
Marami pang
Kasi nung nakaraan, no, laging iniisip natin sa a mental unhealthy person. Ako
Yes.
sabihin,
Yeah.
mentally sick.
yeah.
Yes.
Yung mga nasa Muntinlupa,
Or disabled.
no,
Yeah.
iba ay Mandaluyong,
Yeah.
iba yung mga nasa ospital na, nasa ward na ng mga
Yeah.
psychiatric ward.
Yeah, yeah.
Ganun na yung perception.
Before.
Before.
Yes.
Before.
We've come a long way actually.
Yeah.
Nagbago.
With our
Nagbago ang
understanding.
ating understanding of mental health. So,
So, ang una is state of well-being. What is the state of well-being?
ayan. Hindi lang siya pala kumbaga hindi natin nililimit yung concept ng state of well-being
Mhm.
kasi kahalo na rin
Yeah.
dyan yung physical,
Yes.
It's a holistic.
mental, and spiritual.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi pwedeng iisang aspeto lang.
Yeah.
Kasi konektado.
Like if we're very lax with our physical health, later on it can affect our mental health. And if we're not mentally healthy, later on naman it can affect our physical health.
Yes.
And if you're spiritually unwell,
Yes.
at talagang sirang-sira yung mental and physical.
Yeah.
Diba?
It's only a matter of time. If you're not spiritually well, it will sooner or later affect your mental health and your
The symptoms will manifest.
So, kumbaga, holistic ang ating tanaw sa well-being. It has to encompass all aspects of our existence, the physical, the mental, and the spiritual.
Yes.
Okay? Napaka, broad.
Mhm.
Napaka-broad niya.
Yeah.
So, ang next is in which the individual, I think this one individual realizes his or her own abilities.
Yeah.
Dito, madami tayong nasi-stress because most of the time, situations that we cannot control, it's out of our control, no?
Yeah.
Dito, yung mga, you planned something and it didn't happen, you had everything, in order, and then it happened, and this causes mental breakdown for people.
So, may realization pala
Yeah.
ang mental health.
Mhm.
Dapat, very basic sa mental health is wisdom.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, may understanding ka. In other words, you actually realize that kung ano yung uh, what the capabilities you
Yeah.
have, what you have, as well as who you are,
Yes. that's
and
very
what
true.
you know, what direction in life, what's the purpose of your life.
Yes.
This is all part of our realizing our
Capabilities.
capability,
Yes.
no? So,
And accepting also that because we are in this world, there are other things that we cannot really control. You know, we try to control so many things.
Yeah.
You can't control the environment. You can't control diseases. Maybe to a degree, yes, you accept. But then you can't control everything. You can't control time,
yeah, no, the weather,
the weather. Yeah.
Bagyo, we cannot control.
Yeah.
Sure,
Oo.
ano?
You may plan ahead, but then
So isn't this a part also of realizing our position
Yes,
in this world, that we are not the master controller
Controller,
of everything? Kaya minsan yung ibang tao na-stress sila due to the fact that they want to be able to
Control.
control
Yes.
so many things, not just
Yeah.
control, you know, you manage to be mo their time.
Mhm.
Pero hindi, gusto rin lang kontrolin yung buhay ng mga tao.
Yes.
control mo yung tao. Yeah.
Kontrolin mo, hindi
Yeah.
ba?
Is the number one problem between a husband and wife.
Tapos, nagagalit tayo. Bakit
Yeah.
ka ganyan? Hindi ka magbago.
Yeah.
Hindi ba?
That's where anger stems from. Disappointment,
The relationship
frustration.
the relationship is affected. Yeah.
So this is
Want to
actually a big factor in our mental state,
Yes.
hindi ba? Pag naapektuhan tayo ng mga ating mga trip to
Mhm.
be a controller,
Mhm.
kumbaga overdoing it,
Yeah.
hindi ba? Yung
Yeah.
ano, talagang na-obsess na tayo
Mhm.
na gusto ko ganito, gusto ko ganito, gusto ko ganito.
Itong controlling tendency na. Actually, sa
Lakas
mga
eh,
bata
no?
pala nakikita mo na, di ba? When they're playing and maybe they're building something and then it just doesn't,
Yung patience.
yung patience sila, it doesn't happen kung ano gusto mangyari. You see them, tatantrum yung bata.
Tantrum,
Yes.
nagwawala.
Yeah.
Di ba? Pag ang isang tao, hindi niya makuha yung gusto niya or hindi nangyayari ang things na gusto niya, nagwawala.
Mhm.
Kaya hindi ba natin kanina na pag-usapan natin earlier yung isang guy na nagpumatay ng maraming bata
Sa Thailand.
Thailand,
Yeah.
incident in
Nasa
Thailand,
news
yeah.
na mass shooting sa isang daycare center.
Yes.
Tapos, hindi niya ginawa yun.
Yeah, I
Galit na
know.
galit siya. Pinatay niya yung mga ibang tao, hindi ba? So, yung anger niya, nag-manifest yung naging violent.
Mhm.
No? Naging violent siya. So, makita natin na yung mental state ng tao, pati
Mhm.
ibang tao maapektuhan
Yeah.
tuloy. Hindi ba?
It's causing distress to
Oo.
other living entities,
Oo.
yes.
Before we go on, let's greet
Dami na. Good morning. Si Sir Thomas. Good morning po from Angeles City. At saka si Ma'am Gemini Rose. Si Ma'am Rose, Harbol Namaste. I have a nice day to all. Stay safe and healthy. You too. Si Ma'am Aurora Garcia. Namaste. Blessed day also to you, ma'am. Si Ma'am Ananda.
Pleasant good morning, watching from
From Zambales.
Hello to everyone in Zambales. Chef Das Espiritu, Haribol Gopalakas, and Harry Kapulong, the son of Ma'am. Good morning, Gopalakas, and get well soon, kapatid.
Coming from La Union.
Yes, and Mary Salazar, good morning to all. Happy to see and listen again. Okay, and si Jordan, watching from Makati.
Good morning po.
Morning to
Salamat
everyone.
sa pagdalo.
For tuning in.
And chat with us.
Yeah, join our conversation.
Join our conversation
Maybe,
with your inputs on mental health.
Yes.
maybe they can share the parang mental health habits nila, how they improve their mental health, what they do.
Yes.
Share it with us.
Ito
Ito.
nga, una, wisdom, dapat sinasabi natin, kailangan may realization
Yes.
ng our abilities, of
Mhm.
our who we are,
Mhm.
and what is our position, no?
Mhm.
And then what is our purpose in life. And then this is a very good foundation for our mental well-being. Okay?
Maybe our ating mga guests can share ano na at this point in our lives, siguro maybe we're all in our 30s and 40s. At this
Mhm.
point, we've already learned to let go. We've accepted that some
Yeah.
things are just out of our control.
Something's meant to.
Ikaw ba, si anong tanggap mo na at this age?
At this age, ano ba?
Let go.
Let go. Yung mga taong hindi karapat-dapat sa buhay mo, diba?
Ayan na.
Gusto nilang umalis, sige, let go.
Okay.
You know, don't force
Yes.
connection, don't force relationships.
Ako,
Parang ganun.
at this point in my life, I have accepted that my kids are their own character. You can mold them, but at a certain point, they have their own character and can change.
Oo.
Yan. Yun na yun sila.
Yung
Tanggapin mo na
sinasabi
sila.
mong you can control the lives of
Yes.
people. Hindi ba? And actually, it's also not just being able to realize it, but it's actually respecting rin.
Yes.
That they have their decisions at a
Mhm.
certain point, no, and that they would like to live that way.
Mhm.
We're here to help,
Mhm.
pray for their well-being, pero hindi na natin minsan madidirect ng
Yes.
yung kanilang
Micromanage their lives. Yes.
Oo. Actually, maraming stress ang mababawas sa atin.
Yeah.
We learn this, no? Kahit naman sa mga yung sometimes people always worry about
Mm.
other people.
Yeah.
Hindi ba? Yung, ako, paano na kaya siya kikita ng pera? Paano kaya siya mabubuhay? Naku, parang makokontrol ba natin? Tsaka
Yeah.
masusolusyonan ba natin lahat
Yes.
ng mga problema ng mga ibang tao?
It's also having faith in the Supreme Father because He is the Supreme Provider. And He's will definitely take care of these people and these individuals.
Hindi naman tayo yung supreme
Yeah.
provider.
Yes.
Tayo rin naman hindi natin
May
kaya
pangangailangan din
Oo,
tayo,
yeah.
di ba?
Oo. Okay. So, thank you for joining us. And then, ano pa yung sumunod na sinabi sa atin
Sa
ng World
ating,
Health
So,
Organization?
can cope, tapos na tayo sa can cope with the normal stresses of life. Ano ba yung mga normal stresses of life?
Ang dami. Ang haba na normal stress. And sabi nga ng isang tao,
As soon as you wake up.
sabi niya, we're on a journey and we make 1,000,000 micro decisions.
Mm.
And not all of it will work the way we think it
Yes.
should.
Yes.
Diba? Every day you're making decisions and every day merong problema.
Yes.
May problema from the decisions that we make, no? So, ang sabi nga nitong isang tao, every day meron ding failure.
Yes.
And meron ding success as every day.
Mhm.
So, sabi niya, personally sa kanya, I have learned more from failure than from my success.
Yeah.
Sabi niya ganon. Sabi niya, failure is school. Failure is where you learn.
Mhm.
Why is this happening? Where is the opportunity to keep this from happening again and again? If we run or hide, we're disservicing our capacity to evolve or innovate and be creative. In other words, yung sinasabi yung ano yung to let go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba? Yung tinatanggap natin is also, we have to accept that there are dualities in this
Yes.
world.
Yes.
There's happiness, distress, laging normal.
Up and down. Up and down. Yes.
Normal.
Up and down.
Okay, and then, so, if there's this duality, then we also have success and failure. Sabi pa nga ng isang tao, we have to accept that we are imperfect.
Yes.
No? Not just ourselves, but
Yeah.
other people have.
Yeah.
Kung may strength sila, may weakness din sila. So basically speaking, if we accept this reality,
Mm.
di ba? Di mas madali na mag-cope.
Yes.
Mas madali i-manage ang relationship.
Yun. Okay.
Accepting.
Ang dami nag-feedback sa atin ngayon.
Yan.
Yun,
Si Ma'am
meron-
Ana,
Nilay.
Nilay. The
Oh.
first ingredient for happiness is to avoid too much lengthy
Too
meditation on the past. If you're
Yes.
gonna meditate, don't meditate on the past.
Oo. And don't meditate on the weakness of other people
Yes.
or the faults of
Yes.
other people.
Don't be obsessed with your mistakes also that you did in the past.
Yeah.
Kasi disappointment. Disappointment.
You grow
in
from
the
that
past.
instead of dwelling in. You grow from it.
Oo.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yes.
Sabi ni Ananda, tama sabi mo ni Mai, we can try our best to teach our children, but there will come a time that they will decide for
For
themselves.
themselves. Yeah, that's right.
Kasi sometimes some parents, will always blame themselves yung for what's happening to their
Mhm.
children. Ngayon, if we have done our best,
Mhm.
still there's a point, decision na rin
Yeah.
yun, hindi ba?
Mhm.
We cannot say that it's our fault,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Kasi some children will also point to their parents,
Eh, kasi si nanay, si
oh,
tatay.
kayo may kasalanan, you know.
Eh, ako nagkaganito.
Oo nga.
Hindi ko-
Nagkaganito. No? So, even if let's say, meron kang maling ginawa sa
Mhm.
palaki ng mga bata, still meron pa rin silang decision
Yes.
to follow or not hindi ba?
They have the ability to change or break the
Yes.
chain. Yeah,
Oh.
for example, kids who come from abused families,
Yeah.
you have the ability
Yeah.
to break the chain para hindi mag-continue on to the next
Oh.
generation. Yeah.
Sabi ni,
Mary?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
true. It's better to give freedom and it's their choice for it. Also helps you to be free of stress and growth.
correct.
Oh, bawasan yung stress natin. O sige, kayo na magdesisyon para sa sarili naman ninyo.
Oo.
At a certain age, of course, they're
Yes,
gonna have to
oo.
take responsibility for their actions. You can't
Yeah.
always be there, you know?
Oo. And even in the long run, talagang we will
Yeah.
not be around forever,
Yeah.
you know, to be seeing even our grandchildren and, you know, sino yung papakasalan nila, sino yung, you know, magiging kasama nila sa buhay. There's difficulty naman in having that kind of consciousness na, sige, gusto mong subaybayan lahat ng mga buhay ng mga tao.
That's also one way of teaching them, di ba, ma'am?
Oo.
Educating them to decide for themselves when they're
To be responsible for their actions because later on, they will have to go through it with their own children. And
Ano nga yun din, meron din sa parenting, sinabi na, let them fail. Go through the failure. Kung meron silang hindi ginawang assignment, harapin nila yun,
Yeah.
hindi ba?
Yeah.
That will be their
Consequence.
responsibility. Okay, si Ninong bumabate, Aribol, and also si Madava Das, and si Chef Das is
Joining
here.
us, yes.
Okay, thank you for joining us. Okay,
Si Angel Gonzalo also,
Oh.
he said, good
Good
morning.
morning.
yun, si Angel.
Friend from Cavite.
Yes. Okay. So, ano na yung sumunod na
Next
sinabi ng
natin.
World Health?
so, you can cope with the normal stresses of life. It's not just enough to be able to cope, but can also work productively and fruitfully. I was just asking Ate Dixie, ano ang difference ng productively and
Oh,
fruitfully?
yeah, productively is like yung parang doing something like you wake up in the morning, simula ka na sa ano mo, sa chores mo. But fruitfully is merong results yung actions mo.
Kasi naman the whole day you're doing something, wala ka naman.
Busy lang eh, no? Busy lang. Pero walang
natapos.
Actually, sinasabi dyan that a person who is mentally healthy is also able to work productively and fruitfully.
Yes.
Kumbaga, meron itong component sa kanyang buhay that contributes to his mental well-being.
Yes.
Hindi ba? Yang sinasabi nating service.
Yes.
Oo. So, importante na recognize nila ngayon na hindi lang yung, kumbaga sarili lang yung iniisip mo.
Yeah.
Actually, negative pa nga yun pag sarili lang ang
Yes.
iniisip
Yeah.
natin. It is not going to contribute to
Yeah.
our mental health
Yes.
if we are immersed in
Yeah.
our own world.
Yes.
Di ba?
Yeah. But that's one of the first things they do, di ba? When they say, when you're having a mental breakdown, you take the time to rest. But at some point, you need to go out in the world. You need to do something. It's natural for us to do something.
Actually, when you serve and do good to others,
Yeah.
no, it takes your mind away,
Yes.
away from your problem.
Self-pity.
Oo, self-pity.
Yeah.
Nakakamatay talaga yung
Yes.
self-pity.
Yeah.
Talagang, para bang nilulunod ka niya. Kumbaga, if you're already in the suffering condition, mas ilulubog ka pa ng yung whole process ng self-pity. Talagang parang may bato na dinadagdag ka sa iyong mga shoulders.
Yeah.
no?
And then you're able to see your your worth if you're helping others.
Yeah.
Kasi I can do this pala, meron pala akong skills that I can
Yeah.
offer to the community. So your self-worth, your self-esteem also increases. But
There's
it helps
joy in
others.
service
Yeah.
kasi.
Oo.
Natural joy in
At
service.
saka you see others becoming happy.
Yes.
You know, and then tapos they come to you, uy, maraming salamat, binisita mo ko, tapos
Yeah.
meron ka pang binigay sa akin,
Yeah,
di ba? Parang, wow, nakakagaang ng loob,
Mm.
hindi ba?
Katulong.
Nakakaano rin yun, nakaka-brighten ng
Yeah.
ating buhay. Pag tayo ay nakakatulong sa ibang tao.
Yeah.
At saka not just helping other people, but also other creatures.
Yes.
Kagaya ng pawikan program natin.
Aming pawikan conservation
Pusa.
here in La Union. Yeah.
At saka, the environment. So, when you also take care of the environment, ito ay nakakatulong. Kaya nga maraming plantito and plantita. Kasi
Yeah.
nag-aalaga sila ng halaman
Yeah.
di ba? So, meron silang happiness from doing that.
Pag malungkot ka, ma'am, di ba? Parang sarap mag-gardening.
Mm.
You're in touch with the
Nature.
earth, ganyan,
Yeah.
nature, hawak ang lupa.
Tapos,
It's very healing. It's very healing to do
Or,
gardening.
Yan, mayroong fruitively.
Yeah.
Yan,
Ayun,
meron kang mga gulay. Tapos,
Oo.
i-share mo sa ibang tao.
Yeah.
Mga ilang weeks nga lang, ma'am,
Oo.
na yung fruits.
At least it's something that you look forward to,
Yeah.
di ba? And takes your mind away from whatever
Uy, may
problem.
bunga na.
Oo. Kita mo, napa-flower na yung papaya mo.
Oo. Ayan, so meron pang mga bumati sa atin. Si Dionra, okay, is greeting us and watching from siguro icon yun ng ano.
A country or flag.
Mm-mm.
Oo. Tapos sabi ni Ananda, at least the wisdom that the parents had given to their children would be realized by their grown-up children at one point in their lives. Because in this world, in reality is full of suffering.
Yes.
You've already planted that seed of wisdom.
Sometimes
Sa
it
heart
takes a
nila.
matter of time na lang for
Nandun
children
na
to
yun.
mature.
O hindi ba yung mga teenagers minsan ayaw makinig, di ba? Tapos parang, ito na naman si mama. Ito na naman, parang ang kulit-kulit ni mama at saka ni papa. And then, pagtanda nila, tapos sila rin may anak na, ay, oo nga pala, talaga. Ito pala yung sinasabi ni mama at saka ni papa.
Yeah.
Mahirap
That's when
magpalaki.
they realize
Mahirap
na-
rin magturo. No,
Ito, sinasabi, ito na pala yung sinasabi. Kaya para makulit yung parents ko. Ito na pala yun. yung realization na yun.
It's really some things you want to teach people. You just have to accept. They will not accept it or realize it immediately. It will take time. Sometimes time will be the ones to let them know and also their experience.
Yes.
Kung hindi sila nakinig. Or maybe they might hear it again from somebody else. And that will be part of their learning.
Yeah.
Hindi ba? Kaya lang nga, mahirap daw na teacher ang experience.
Yeah.
Kasi masakit. Masakit po.
May,
Kailangan
may paso, may dapa,
Ang sinasabi
may
natin
scars.
experience is the teacher. Medyo
It's the hardest.
the hardest,
The hardest way to learn.
Intelligence is for you to learn without having to go through it.
Oo.
Yeah.
By listening.
By
By
listening.
listening.
By hearing it from a bona fide source.
Yes.
Huwag na natin antayin madapa tayo.
Kahit naman from one of the things that helps us in our mental health is learning wisdom, from scriptures,
Yeah.
like the Bible, Bhagavad Gita, yung mga Vedic scriptures, no? Itong mga books na yan, merong kaalaman. Tapos pag nabasa mo, ay, nga, no, hindi ba you
Yeah.
realize it na it applies to your life,
Yes.
no? And also, of course, meron din naman tayong guide from within our heart.
Yes.
The Lord in the heart is
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
guiding us. So, ito yung mga ating pang-cope. Kasi
Yeah.
we're talking about, how to be
Mentally
coping,
strong.
mentally
Yeah.
strong. We have to have our support. Hindi naman natin kakayanin mag-isa.
Hindi naman talaga tayo mag-isa.
Yes.
Tayo mag-isa. It's one of the first things I think we
Hindi
need to
tayo
understand. Hindi
nag-iisa.
tayo nag-iisa.
Yeah. So sometimes, people they have support groups.
Yes.
But to help, and then pero kung wala kang support group, you have to be realizing meron pa rin
You're not alone.
you're not alone.
Yes.
Kasi one of the overwhelming experiences that drives people to be depressed is yung loneliness.
Yes.
Isolation.
Yung isolation, lalo na nung pandemic,
Yes,
hindi
yeah.
ba? Is when they start thinking, iisa lang ako sa buhay.
Walang maramay.
Oo. Iniwan na ako ng mga anak ko. iniwan na ako ng mga magulang ko, iniwan na ako ng asawa ko,
Yes.
iniwan na ako ng mga kaibigan ko. So that loneliness is actually something na makes a person feel very depressed.
Yes.
You know, kasi nandiyan na nga yung stress, nandiyan na yung mga problema. Sabihin mo, nagkasakit ka pa,
Yeah.
no, na-COVID
Mahirap
ka
yan.
pa, hindi ba?
You're in isolation.
Feeling mo, sino tutulong sa
Yeah.
akin, hindi ba? You're looking kasi for help then. You
Yeah.
need help, you
Yes.
need support and everything. So, important na meron tayong realization that we have the Lord in the heart to help us, and we also have the help and support of sincere friends.
Yes.
Hindi ba?
Yeah.
And these are factors that kailangan lang ma-recognize natin.
Maalala natin.
Maalala
Kakalimutan,
natin.
oo nga.
Hindi ba? Kasi sometimes rin, if we're just quiet, like we have friends, pwede yung time to get advice. Pero gusto natin lang itago yung ating problema. And then, soon parang, wow, nalulunod na tayo dun sa problema natin because we cannot see, we cannot
Yeah.
see answers, So there's a time na kailangan na
To reach out.
Yeah, I think this mental health awareness
Yeah.
also for us to remember that we need to reach out to people.
Mhm.
That we have friends that we haven't talked in a while. Or
Oo.
it's a good time to remember
Yeah,
them. Just
check
say, drop
in.
by,
Oo.
say hi, kamusta ka na dyan?
Oo.
Yeah.
Papansin mo nga pag minsan yung friend mo, no, post siya ng post sa social media, and then afterwards, after a few days, biglang nawala.
Wala, oo
Parang
nga.
it's your, parang signal or
Oo.
sign to check in on your friends.
Yeah.
I think nagpo-post ka, no?
Meron naman mga tao, pag tinanong, kamusta ka? Ganun. Okay. Puro okay lang lagi, hindi ba?
Makakala kasi i-insure. Nagkwento ng insurance.
Oo nga.
Minsan natatakot tayo kasi baka biglang ma-post yung ating mga problema or mapag-usapan eh. That's why, kailangan humanap din tayo ng taong na matatrust natin,
Yes.
na hindi, yung pwede to keep things confidential, na hindi i-chismis,
Yeah,
hindi ba?
Hindi
Kasi,
po post anonymously sa sa social
May
media.
nakausap ako. Gano'n. Itago na lang sa pangalan.
hindi ba si Dixie kasi nagiging, hindi ba ka nag-work ka doon sa isang program
Yes.
na yung counseling
Yes,
online, hindi ba?
Yes po.
And one of the things is confidentiality.
Yes, confidentiality.
Huwag mong ibubulgar.
Wag ibubulgar.
Traumatizing your for patient who's finally opened up, di ba?
One thing there is, it helps you also when you bring it out, parang gumagaang din yung kalooban mo eh. Hindi ba? Parang nailabas ko.
Yeah.
Di ba? Tapos, yung tao, meron siyang naging suggestion sa'yo. Oo nga, no, bakit hindi ko naisip yun? So, and there's one thing also na may point dito. One person said that basically, we learn we're not perfect people. We don't remember details, but we remember how people made us feel.
Yeah.
Ganon, in our life, hindi mo maalala kung anong dates or anong ano yung mga detalya, but maalala mo, alam mo, may sakit ako, tumawag siya.
Or pinadalhan ako ng prutas.
Hindi ba?
Drop by.
Nung birthday ko, bumati naman,
Yeah.
hindi ba? So, sometimes may mga maliliit na bagay, kahit lang yung mga, pag-reach out.
Yeah.
Yung pag-reach
Small
out.
gestures.
Small gestures, hindi naman kailangan na regaluhan ng malaki or something, di ba? But to show that we care,
Yeah.
di ba? That they are still our friends and everything, that if we can help.
Yeah.
Meron mga tao rin nagte-text, if you need any help, let me know.
Yeah.
Di ba? Ganon.
Kaya nga parang very important to be kind to everyone.
Yeah.
Kasi sabi nila hindi natin alam kung ano yung pinagdadaanan.
Yung pag tinanong mo, okay lang, pero hindi naman pala okay. Yeah.
Battle pala siya, di ba? So,
You have to be kind. Sabi nga, di ba, you have to be kind to everybody because you don't know what battle they're going through.
Ito may inputs yung mga ating mga audience, si Milay. Always choose positivity over self-pity. Ayan, huwag natin gawing malagim yung ating mundo.
Yung self-pity, one of my teachers have said before that when you self-pity, it's actually an indirect way of being angry to God. Because you're saying that you're not taking care of me.
Oo.
Kasi self-pity ka, you feel so low, ganito, ganito. But actually, no. You know, self-pity ka, you're the Supreme Father,
Oo.
who is perfect, and the Supreme Provider. He will give you
Oo.
what you need. Hindi ka niya pinababayaan. Yeah. So let's not get into self-pity.
Oo. Dapat ma-recognize natin yan.
Yeah.
Pag lumalabas, lumilitaw
Mhm.
sa ating pag-iisip,
Yeah.
ay kailangan yun natin. Oops!
Parang sinabi mo pinabayaan
Kasi
ka
ultimately,
ng Supreme Father.
Oo.
Yeah.
Sabi ni bumabati si Lou de Remayo, okay, watching from Baliwag, Bulacan.
hello.
Good morning. Sa mga taga-Bulacan dyan, sino pa bang mga
Ayan,
taga-Bulacan?
suggestion si Dayonra, write it down.
Yes.
Yes,
Kaya
that's
nauso yung
true.
pag-journal. Yeah.
Yung mga worries mo, sulat mo na lang para nasa paper mo, pero wala
It's
sa'yo.
worries. It's also things that you want to be thankful for.
Yeah, gratitude.
Gratitude. Yeah. I think that's it's very important
Yeah.
also.
Oh.
Because it takes your mind away nga from all the feeling with piling up.
Yeah.
But actually, if you look at it, I have a roof on my head. I have food on the table.
Yeah.
Diba may bago nga song ngayon, yung, I have air in my lungs, blood in my body, and I'm a child of God.
Oh,
So,
Remember that.
something,
Sharing.
yeah, no matter what you're going through, you remember that, you're still lucky.
kasi nga self-pity is talagang negativity.
Yeah.
Opposite ng positivity na sinasabi nga, no? So, purong negative yung meditate mo, yung iniisip mo, you focus too much on the negative things.
Yeah.
Sabi naman ni Ananda, gentle reminder to everyone who's experiencing depression, anxiety, and other overwhelming problems. Please don't overthink. We can't solve this misery by always thinking of it. Cannot even move a stone. Better meditate on God and pray. Overthinking gives the body diseases like hypertension.
Yes, that's
Yung-
very true.
Solve this misery. Tatlong miseries ng buhay natin. The things that we cannot, the things na gusto natin ma-achieve, yung cause ng miseries ng mga tao. Tapos yung misery mo because you're trying to achieve something.
Oo.
And then,
Pag
the
nawala.
second misery is
When you lose it.
when you lose it. And then,
Exactly.
finally,
Yeah.
pag nawala na talaga sa'yo. So, yeah, can't solve these miseries. It's part of
Yeah. Even if you overthink, ano pa rin, pagkatapos na nandun pa rin naman
Nandun
yung
pa rin,
problema.
oo nga eh,
So,
oo nga.
it doesn't solve anything.
Yeah.
Actually, yung overthinking was one of the categories described in an article by CNN. They said it's ruminating.
Mhm.
It's like it's already in your stomach. Then you
Yes.
eat it up again, and
Yeah.
then chew on it
Mm,
again,
yeah.
and then you keep chewing it up and down the
Yeah.
stomach. You know?
Yeah.
It's a very repetitive process.
Yeah.
And sa amin ni Nimay kasi we're both acupuncturists, di ba sa traditional Chinese medicine, yung worriness, overthinking, it can actually damage your stomach and
Yeah.
your spleen. So
That's why yung
you're
feeling na yun.
constantly overthinking,
Yeah.
nasisira yung stomach
It's
natin.
either you lose your appetite or you eat too much naman.
Yeah, so-
Yeah. Because
Wow.
stomach.
That's why you connected the mental and the
Yes,
physical
physical,
and the
yeah.
spiritual there.
Yes.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Don't overthink. Para healthy tayo.
So there is a step there. Don't overthink. But Diana is saying here, Goranga meditation can help. Ayan. This meditation is actually focused on repeating healing sound
Yes.
that can actually help us instead of repeating the problem over and over again. You actually repeat healing sounds. Yeah.
So, kung mayroong gustong mag-aral ng meditation, we can
Please reach out to
Yeah.
us.
can teach
We can provide
virtual meditation class.
Yung Guranga meditation kasi, it's not just with the breathing eh. It clarifies your mind.
Yeah.
And so yung overthinking mo,
Yeah.
nawawala.
Oo, nagiging malinaw.
Yeah. Na parang,
Diba?
okay, I'm overthinking. This is not the path to go.
Mhm.
At saka yung overthinking on a problem, it darkens more your vision, you know.
Your intelligence becomes
There,
foggy.
it's like there's
Yeah.
clouds covering
Yeah.
your life, you know. Okay. So meron pang
Ayun.
Malin pala.
Yeah, that's the one. Self-pity is an indirect way of being angry to God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Si Malin pala, kasamahan din namin sa AccuDetox.
Hello po.
AccuDetox,
Okay.
especially siya from Bicol.
Okay. Jens is greeting us. Hello all. Good to see you.
Good
Thank
morning. Good morning or wherever you are.
Ibang time zone kasi.
Meron si Aurora Garcia. Very long comment.
Very wonderful topic. Thank you very much. Sometimes pain and suffering has a purpose. Yes. For us to learn, give us lesson. Yes. We were discussing earlier,
Yeah.
diba, yung lesson na if yung pain and suffering, if you don't go through this, there is no room for you for growth.
Yeah.
You just have to go through it.
Yeah.
Experience will
Really
teach you
the
that.
tough experiences
Yeah.
that we learn.
Yeah. So that we should not take for granted our mental, emotional, most especially our spiritual realization. Why we are in this condition. Don't think that God is not good to us. Oo nga, di ba? Yan,
Thank you
common
for sharing.
Common yan.
Oo.
Nagalit sila sa Diyos.
Oo.
Bakit mong ginawa sa akin ito ang bait-bait ko?
Oo.
Nagsisimba naman ako.
Mm-mm.
Nagdadasal naman ako. So, bakit nangyari sa akin to?
Well, there's also, I think, maybe it can be a topic.
Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
Yung karma,
Yeah.
diba? That we are,
Why bad things happen to
Into
good people.
Yes, yes.
that we are the cause of our problems, that we
Mhm.
have done something in the past, that now we are reaping
Yeah.
this in the present, no? Kumbaga, wag mo nang sisihin ang Lord,
Mhm.
di ba?
There are laws that
Sir,
are in order and
Oo.
you have to go through it.
Yeah. So, basically speaking, wisdom na naman.
Yes.
You have to have wisdom. And actually, meron sabi si Mary Jane, sabi niya, God answers
In
in His.
his own time.
that's ano.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Kasi pinipilit natin eh.
Mm.
Gusto mo na maayos ngayon, bakit hindi pa naaayos?
We have our own time.
Yeah, mga nga eh. Yung timeline natin, kailangan i-align natin sa timeline ng Supreme Father. Kasi siya yung may control ng time, hindi naman tayo.
That's why you're looking for answers. You want the answer immediately, ASAP. I want it now, Do it now. We
Mhm.
want to be, ordering God to actually do these
Yeah.
things for us.
It's important to accept that. Actually, mahirap yun Maybe God has a reason why this didn't happen, why this didn't push through.
Maybe it's better for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
For your protection.
Yeah.
Sometimes you pray, God, please help me.
Yeah.
Maybe that is the help
Yeah.
that is needed
Yes.
for you at that time, for you to wake up,
Yeah.
for you to realize things.
Kaya sabi nila, don't pray for what you want. You have to
Yeah.
understand that what you want is not what you need.
Yes.
So,
That's why better yung open prayer.
Yeah.
Lord, whatever is good,
you surrender.
whatever you think is good, let it happen.
Yeah.
Let
Let
it
it
be.
be.
Yeah, let it be.
Let it be.
Sabi ni Milay, nung pandemic, hindi ko alam kung paano ako mag-uumpisa dahil walang work. Then, puro pray ako kay Lord.
Mm.
I have a friend from UK, nagpadala agad ng 200 euros. Sa loob ng 2 taon, wala akong naging problema. Ang daming tumulong, yun na yata ang pinakamaligayang year.
Nung pandemic.
pandemic.
Yeah, for some people, the pandemic was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
At saka imagine that, you don't know where you're gonna get, money, and then you just pray.
Yeah.
I leave it up to you,
Yeah.
Tapos biglang may dumating, di ba?
Kami nga nag-usap kami ni Nimay. Nims, wala na akong pera. Tapos biglang may magti-text yung,
Papadala.
may papadala.
Oo.
Ako yung padala sa
Oh,
kanya.
no. Diba? I have a friend na sabi niya, she was pregnant with her first baby. They got married. They had their first baby. It just so happened that time, walang working husband niya. And she was about to give birth like in 2 weeks, and they have money, but it's not enough. And then there's no choice, especially in a situation as parents, diba? You wanna, that's a big expense.
Oh.
They prayed, and she
Tama na.
just prayed, my Lord, ikaw nang bahala sa amin. A few days before she was admitted to hospital. Yeah, the husband had work. And sabi nga, minsan daw nakakahiya na kay Lord. Kasi sino rin naglaging nag-provide. Kainin tayo. Remind ourselves.
Pero isang tao naman, nung panahon pa may mga phone booth, no? Tapos he was talking to somebody, said, okay, you have to go to this country to do something, you know. So, naghang siya after the phone call, sabi niya, wala akong kapera-pera. Sabi niya, tapos napatingin siya sa taas, may pera doon sa
May
ibabaw.
pitaka.
Merong, oo, imagine, parang, oh my God,
Ay, Vincent.
paano saan nanggaling yun, hindi ba? Biglang out of the blue, may
Yeah.
nangyaring ng
Yeah.
gano'n. Na napadala yung pera, at saka yung pera, right, the amount, kumbaga, exact
Exact
amount na
amount.
kailangan niya.
Pambihira
Yan ang
naman
kwento
yun,
ng
no?
buhay namin. Laging eksakto.
Di ba kung sabihin natin, miracle?
Yes.
Di ba?
Very timing.
Oo.
Always perfect. Yeah.
Oo.
So we just really have to trust the Supreme
Don't lose hope.
Father.
Don't lose
As
hope.
a
That's the
supreme
message.
provider. Oh, anak
Oo.
tayo ng Diyos, hindi niya tayo pababayaan. Di ba nga the saying that even the birds
Oo.
are well fed, even the Bible, it's
Even the flowers.
Yeah.
Diba?
Saka talagang nagkakaroon din ng happiness kasi pag meron naman nangyaring miracle,
Yeah.
parang wow.
And you're very thankful.
Oh, wow, hindi ko inasahan to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Hindi
Yeah.
ba parang napakagandang gift para
Yeah.
sa iyo. Okay. And then basically speaking, which we are always engaging in prayer, ayun nga, praying,
Yes.
meditation, and then we have also the service to others and the environment, and then reading from the scriptures, and actually also asking advice from friends who are trustworthy,
Yeah.
you know, then we can be able to help ourselves and cope with whatever problems come our way.
Yeah.
Okay, so daming paraan,
Yes.
diba?
There's help within and
Outside.
Yes. So let's not be hopeless,
Yeah.
and neither should be helpless.
Yes.
You know? Kaya nga ito ay napaka magandang issue, mental health. Makikita natin that somehow or the other we can become mentally healthy, and not just mentally healthy ourselves, but also be able to help others become mentally healthy. So for the celebration, maybe we can go out of our way.
yes.
diba?
Take this time.
Think to make kamusta and to
Yes.
reach out to other people.
Go through your friends through your in your messenger or whatever
Oo.
messaging app you use. You go through it and just
Kamusta?
drop by and say hi.
Yeah.
Bakit biglang nag-text sa akin? Kasi mental health din.
Kasi rinig namin sa buong palakas.
Okay.
Challenge natin yan sa ating mga viewers. Take the time. Yes.
Take the time
Yes.
Okay,
to message your friends and your family. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much for sharing with us. Ang gaganda ng inputs ng ating mga of all our friends who joined us in this show. And we were able to also share it with the people who are listening to us. And that we were inspired also by your contributions. Thank you very much for joining us. And I hope to see you again next week. And basically,
yeah, YouTube.
oh yeah, we have
We have a lot
right.
of mental health contents and resources. Tools and
Practical ways to cope.
Yeah.
You want to hear
songs
songs
to uplift.
to uplift and with positive mental health messages na yan.
Go to our YouTube page,
Yeah.
adya.ph.
Oo. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a great weekend.
Ingat.
Pangkalusugan, pangkalikasan, go Palakas!